Hi friends, so the VIB sale is coming up. I know that for VIB Rouge it starts April 18th. I haven't heard any more than that at the time that this is being recorded, but it is coming up soon. So as I always do, this is my VIB, or not my VIB, it's just my loves list on the Sephora website, and I'm going to go through it and we're just going to talk about each thing. So this is not a recommendations video. I already have one of those up on my channel. This is more like a wish list, and you can kind of hear my thoughts on what I might be purchasing, and also leave me any feedback, because that's the great thing about this. I don't really have a lot of thoughts on all this stuff, and I'd really love to hear your opinions if you've used any of this stuff before. Just quickly, I just want to show you guys quickly up here. If you click on this little box, you can get a list view. The good thing about the list view is you can actually see shade names on things, as opposed to that other view. It does not show you the shade name. So that's why I'm going to do it this way. And also, I'm in Canada, so don't freak out at what looks like super higher prices. It's just the Canadian exchange. Okay, so let's get into this. This is just a regular NARS lipstick in the shade Dolce Vita. That's one shade that I've been wanting for a long time. I'm not going to get it this time though. I have a little bit of a tighter budget this time around than I do most times, and also this is 15% off and not the 20% off. I tend to buy more at the 20% off time. So I have to be very careful as to how I'm spending my money this sale. I'm not going to buy this, but I really want to show you guys because this does seem like an awesome deal. This is the Sephora Collection Pro Essentials brush set. So $219, and it looks like you get about maybe 12 brushes or so. It seems like a great deal because Sephora Collection brushes are awesome. They are great quality, they hold up really well, and they work really well. So if you're looking for new brushes, I just thought I'd mention that. VIB is a hair care brand. They are actually on the very affordable side of things. This is the Bring Your Own VIB Leave-In Mist. It's got a full size of a leave-in mist, and then there's something else, I can't remember. I don't want to open each thing up in its own window because when I'm recording my screen, it really lags really bad, and it takes forever to go in and out of stuff, so I can't really do that. But I don't think I'm going to get this time, but I do really love this brand, VIB. I think they have some really good products. This I think I am going to get because this is a new product to the Sephora collection. It's called a Moisturizing Shower Oil. I really want to try this because I want to see if it's similar to the L'Occitane Almond Oil. And I really love that oil, especially for like shaving my legs, and it leaves your legs really moisturized. So I really want to try that out. And this is interesting. So this is for those of us, well, I shouldn't say us because I don't do it very often, but the people who use tape to do their eyeshadow. So this is Sephora's version of tape, and it's called the Line Up Makeup Tape. And I guess the idea is that it's not as harsh as like Scotch tape. So I don't know, I might check it out, but who knows, because like I said, I don't do the tape method very often. Ever since I bleached my hair, I really need to kind of figure out how to take care of it better, and I was thinking of trying out some oils and masks. So you're going to see a lot of that on this list. I'm not sure which I'm going to buy, so again, leave me any feedback you have. I do love the Alterna bamboo line that they have. So this is the Bamboo Smooth Candy Oil Dry Oil Mist. And then this is the Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. I have the primer version of this and I really like it, but this is super expensive. It does smell amazing though, so we'll see. This is the Amika Nourishing Mask, and this is a travel size, it's a little bit cheaper. And then again, another mask, this is the Moroccan Oil Intense Hydrating Mask. So this is 2 ounces, this is 2.5 ounces, you know, probably about the same price once you factor that in. I'm just going by reviews on Sephora. They both had pretty good reviews, so we'll see. I don't know if that'll happen. I might just try to find like some kind of mask at the drugstore, but if you guys have any feedback on those, let me know. So when it comes to foundation and primer, there's a lot of them on my loves list right now, but it's mostly stuff that I want to kind of test out for my channel in the future. I really don't think I'm going to be getting many at all. If anything, maybe one foundation and one primer. So there's a lot on here that I probably won't be getting. For example, these two here, the Hourglass Vanish Foundation Stick. This is one that's received a lot of hype in the last couple months. Super expensive. I would like to try it eventually, but I don't think this time. I don't even know why I added this particular foundation. I heard somebody saying it was great. The Dior Skin Forever Perfect Foundation. It does have SPF 35. It's a super high price point, so again, I don't think that's going to happen right now. Here's another hair treatment. This is the Uni Hothead Micro Veil Hair Treatment. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, I actually think I might own this already. These are the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Sticks. This one is in the shade Amethyst. I'm pretty sure I have that one. I have 3, and I can't remember which shades I own. But I know I own one purplish one, and this might be the one. So I have to check that out, but I would like to eventually get more of these. And I was just handed a nice big coffee with some sugar in it. So caffeine and sugar is gonna make me even more hyper right now. All right, the Buxom Plump Line Lip Liner and the Buxom Big and Sexy Bold Gel Lipstick. So I already have one of these. I have the shade Dolly Danger. I really like it. I think it's a nice formula. It's a matte, it's kind of like a crayon, you know, it's not like a liner size. It's actually a really thick liner, so it's more for filling in your lips, and you can outline them. It's a matte formula. It's a nice formula. This, I've never tried this particular lipstick before, but this shade White Russian, which I have in both of these, I really want to try this shade. They've been really promoting this on their Instagram. Just they've been promoting it because I guess they released a new eyeshadow palette under that branding as well. And I saw on Instagram somebody wearing this particular shade, and I immediately added it to my cart because it looks so beautiful. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get this because I can't stop thinking about it, but I probably won't get this one. I really don't know why this is in here. I don't really like bronzers. I mean, I use them, but it's not my favorite thing, and I already have a huge collection. So I don't know why I even added this. And it is Bare Minerals, which I don't really even use, so I don't know. Ignore that, I guess. This next one is the NARS Blush Duo. So this isn't actually blush, this is highlighter. It's Hot Sand and Laguna. So Laguna is a bronzer. Speaking of bronzer, this is the one bronzer that I really do want to get. I did try it a few months ago. I had a sample and I loved it, and I've never picked it up. And then the other week in Sephora, I swatched the Hot Sand highlighter and I just about fell over and died. It was so pretty. So you can actually get them together in this duo. Obviously they're smaller pan sizes, but it's still kind of expensive. So like I said, I have more of a budget this time. I'm not sure, but I would love to get that. This Tarte highlighter in the shade Stunner. I believe this is supposed to be like a rose gold shade. Every time I've swatched the Tarte highlighters, I've really liked them, but I have so much highlighter, I don't think that's going to happen. And then this highlighter here, well, actually, I guess I have 2 on here. So the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer Powder. This is Golden Glow 003, and this is Pink Glow 002. I have not actually swatched this one. I just feel like it might look better on my skin, but I did try this one out. I did have it applied to my cheek at one point, and in person I wasn't all that impressed. I felt like it didn't show up that well, but I did record a video with it on, and I just like, it looks so beautiful on camera. So now I'm super torn, but it's so gosh darn expensive. I feel Minnesotan when I say that, like, gosh darn it, but it's super expensive. So I don't think that's going to happen right now, maybe eventually. It's really pretty though. And then this, I shouldn't even really have this on my list. I don't own a rainbow highlighter, and it's so cute. So this is the new limited edition kind of line from Tarte, the Make Believe in Yourself line that they have, and this is a rainbow highlighter. That's probably not going to happen. Okay, so Bare Minerals Primetime Foundation Primer Oil Control. Again, that was just something I might want to test eventually. And this Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Moisturizer, I've heard it's amazing, but I have some other skincare later down on my list that I really want to get, so I don't think this is going to happen this time around. So if you watch my channel for a while, you know my love of the Clinique Cheek Pops. They are amazing blushes. I really love them. I have 3 and I just want to get more, but I don't know what shade I want. Every time I swatch them in store, you know, I'm not like as blown over by the shades I don't own as I was by the shades that I purchased already, if that makes sense. So I think I just need to kind of swatch them more and figure it out. But I love these, but probably not this time around, maybe the next sale. Here's another of those Tarte items. This is the Pro Glitter Liner in Rose Gold. Now, Rose Gold, that is a very appealing shade to me, but I just purchased from the Tarte website. They had their 30% off sale, and they had already on like clearance the gold and silver liners in this line, and I did get the gold one. It ended up being like $11 after all was said and done, so I don't really need this one, but it is a really cool product. This blush is so pretty. I swatched it in store. This is the Benefit California blush. This is their new box blush that they've added to their lineup. Super cute packaging. It is a beautiful shade. I think what I'm going to do though is wait until Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada has their big points event where you can get free stuff with your points later on in the year, and I'll probably pick it up for free with points at that point in time. How many times can I say points? Okay, here's some more VIB stuff. This is actually the same item. It's their dry shampoo, but this is the 0.5 ounce. This is the 2 ounce. And yeah, I might give this a try in the travel size just to try it out because it's a decent price point. This Stellar Cosmetics Limitless Foundation, this is a brand new brand to Sephora, and you know how I am with foundation. I love testing it, and with a new brand I've never heard of, I think that would be awesome. So this is a possibility for if I do buy a foundation, buying this one. These Hourglass Girl Lip Stilos, I own one. I love it. I love it, love it, love it so much. I really want to get another shade. I probably will. I just don't know which one. I really need to kind of look up swatches online more. My Sephora doesn't have an Hourglass display anymore. They replaced it with Becca. But they do every once in a while have end caps, and that's where I purchased my lip stilo, was off an end cap. So who knows if I'll be able to swatch it in store or not, but I really do want to get another one of these. I have no idea what this is, why it's on here. It probably said it had patchouli in it or something, and so add to cart. That's kind of my MO. But yeah, the Commodity Vetiver Travel Spray, who knows? I'm not really in the market for perfume right now. And this stupid perfume, I got you know, a little sample of it, and of course I had to fall in love with the $200 perfume, of course, because you know, that's just my life. But not that I can afford a $200 perfume right now, but it smells so good. It's so good. It's so good. The Giorgio Armani Power Fabric. This is getting a lot of hype right now. I've never even tried a Giorgio Armani foundation ever, but that's not going to happen right now because it's just too much. Now, I do want to get this. I'm really, really into these. These are the Velvet Lip Glide lip colors from NARS. They're like a gel, super opaque, super pigmented lip gloss formula. They're awesome, and they don't have too many in the nude slash kind of mid-tone range. I already have 2 shades, and then this will be the last one that I kind of want from this line, and I really do want to get it, so I probably will. The Natasha Denona Foundation X, again a new kind of brand to Sephora. I mean, they've had her eyeshadows for a while, but now they've brought in way more of her products, and so very tempted to try this foundation. Here's another one of that Limitless foundation. I guess I just need to figure out which shade I am because I have this on here twice. The Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Yeah, this is probably going to happen because this is one of my favorite mascaras, and I haven't had it in a while, and I really just kind of need to stock up on it because this is the time to do it. I love this mascara. Okay, some more Natasha Denona stuff. So this is called the Basic Brush 12-piece set. And when I saw the price, I was like kind of blown away. So it's basically like $10 a brush, which is super cheap for brushes. It is out of stock, or at least it says it is. And I don't really need brushes right now, but I figured I would just show you guys anyway. Eventually, I would like to get this. I have the green brown palette. This is the purple blue palette. This is not going to happen right now. Super expensive, but you know, that's one of those maybe someday things. Here's another of the Buxom Plump Line lip liners. That's not going to happen right now. Neither is this Natasha Denona lip liner. I don't really need any lip liners, especially $20+ ones. I really want this brush. This is the Sephora Collection Pro Highlight Brush. They make, like I was saying before, awesome brushes, and just the shape of this, it just seems like a perfect size for highlighting. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up with that. The Kat Von D Lock-It Edge Concealer Brush. I love the shape of this. I don't know if you've checked this out in the store before, but it has a really good shape for concealer, but that's probably not going to happen right now. Dry Bar Detox Dry Shampoo. This is my favorite dry shampoo. Again, you can choke on the price. It's so expensive. I have to close my eyes when I buy it, but I love it. And so this is the time to repurchase because, you know, anything to make it cheaper. Givenchy Mr. Matte Mattifying Foundation Primer. Again, one of the things eventually I like to try, same with Algenist Pore Corrector Primer, same with Too Faced Primed and Poreless Primer. None of those are going to happen right now. Those are someday I'll test them items. I do want to purchase the Benefit Professional though, because I just finished up like a mini, I don't think it's a sample size, I think it was just their travel size, and I love that primer. I love it a lot. I really want to repurchase it, possibly get a bigger size, maybe just get like the travel size again. I'm not really sure, but I love it and I miss having it. Here's another foundation that is on my to try eventually list, the Clinique Stay Matte Oil Free Makeup. I've heard it's awesome. Okay, next, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer. This is my holy grail concealer. I love it. I did a full review on this and also compared it to the other Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. This is so good. It's just, I need it back. So I'm definitely getting that. That is not even a question. This one, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it. It's the Kat Von D Lock-It Brightening Powder. So she came out with a banana flavored one, what the heck, a banana colored one. This one is called Petal. I've heard some great things about this from people who I trust their recommendations, and usually what works for them works for me. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick this up. I'm very interested in trying that out. Here's another thing from that Stellar brand. This is called the Cosmic Blush in the shade Flare. This just looks so pretty. Like, look at the color and the packaging. It just looks so pretty. So here's the NARS highlighter in Hot Sand. Like I was talking about before, if I did get this, it would be in that duo and not the full size of this. So, and then another NARS blush to add to my collection in Sin. This is just one of those colors that I've wanted to pick up for a long time, but that's not going to happen this time around. The Ulla Henriksen Pure Truth Youth Activating Oil. I'm definitely getting this. I love this product. I just finished up a travel size of it and it's just to die for. It's so moisturizing. It's such a nice texture. Kind of, it's a definite oil. Like, it's not like a gel serum. It's a definite oil. I just love it, and it smells like oranges. The Benefit, it's potent eye cream. I don't really need an eye cream right now, and the one I'm using is slightly cheaper than this anyway, and I like it, I think, a little bit more. But this is a really good eye cream. Okay, 2 sunscreens. So these are both from Clinique. This one I'm probably not going to get. This is the Pep Start Daily UV Protector SPF 50. So this is just like a body sunscreen. I think there's cheaper you can get at the drugstore with the same SPF that are probably just as good. So that's a no. But I really do want to get a sunscreen that's at least SPF 50 that is particularly made for the face. So this is one I was considering. This is the Clinique Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Sunscreen Face Cream. And the reason for wanting this is because I just haven't found an SPF that works properly underneath makeup for me. Like, I feel like they all cause my makeup to ball up or get weird or separate or whatever. And you know that I really value sun protection because I don't want to age and I want to look young forever. But, you know, you need SPF to do that. So I want to try something out, and this is a possibility. By the way, I do have SPF 50 in my moisturizer that I use every morning as well. Okay, and here's another one just down the same lines. This is the Lancome Benefit UV SPF 50 Plus Superfluid Facial Sunscreen. I'm not an SPF expert, but I do remember reading at some point in time that there were laws against saying that it was anything more than 50. So sometimes when you see 50 plus, it could mean like 51, but it could also mean like 100. So they just aren't allowed to print higher than 50. I've heard that's changed recently because I have seen some that are higher, but I don't know. I just think it's kind of an interesting tidbit. Okay, I have a couple of these on my list and further down the list as well, but this is the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. I own 2. If you've watched my other videos, you know how I feel about them. I feel like you need them. You need at least one. You need one. Just one. Just pick up one. They are so good, so awesome, but I don't think I can justify getting any more right now. I own 2 already, so that's not going to happen. Okay, Bite Beauty came out with these Prismatic Pearl Cream lip glosses. Now, they did come out with the gold one at Christmas time. It was this limited edition. It's straight up gold. It is in this release. There's like 5 shades or something like that, and they're all kind of unique, really beautiful gloss colors. I would like to get one eventually, but not now. It's not going to happen now, but you guys, you need to check them out. They're really unique. If you like unique items in your collection, check that out. It's awesome. This is something that I really am interested in. I need to like swatch it in store, But I also think it's one of those things I could probably wait to redeem for points at the end of the year with my Shoppers Drug Mart because they carry benefits. So basically anything benefit I don't think I'm going to get this time around. But it is the cream version of Hoola, the bronzer, and I think it'd be awesome for contouring. This I do really want to get. So this is my all-time favorite Holy Grail lipstick. It's the Too Faced La Creme in Spice Baby. I used up an entire tube of this about 2 months ago. I love it. It looks so good on me and I really want it back. So I think I probably will end up getting that. These Too Faced Love Light Prismatic Highlighters, I was super underwhelmed when I swatched them in store. To me, they were nothing unique. Like I've seen these highlighter colors done over and over again before, so I kind of need to take this off my list. But I mean, they were pretty and it is gorgeous packaging, but to me they were super underwhelming, so that's not going to happen. Viktor & Rolf Bon Bon Travel Spray. I love this fragrance. It's so good. It smells so good. I used up an entire mini of it, but that's not going to happen right now. I like that the travel spray is just a little bit more of an affordable option. I mean, yes, the full size is the best value, but sometimes, you know, who really uses up an entire 3-ounce perfume? Not very many of us, right? And those are like usually over $100. So, you know, it's just another option. I'm pretty sure I had this on my list earlier. Yes, I did. Okay, the Ulla Henriksen Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator. I actually have 2 of the little minis that I got as 100-point perks. I haven't tried them yet, so I'm not going to get a full size when I haven't even tried what I have. Sephora Collection Pro Featherweight Complexion Brush. So apparently this can be used for powder or cream products, and a lot of people said it was awesome for foundation. I did just pick up a foundation brush recently though, so I don't really need this. I'd like to try it eventually. Same with the Kat Von D Lock-It Edge Foundation Brush. These brushes, if you've ever touched them, they're super soft and great quality, but I don't need that right now. This Smashbox Be Legendary Liquid Lip, this is in the shade Petal Metal. I swatched this in store about a month ago and it was so beautiful. And it's one of those things I've had trouble getting out of my head, but I don't think I'm going to get it this time around, but I would like to eventually. The Boscia Perfecting White Charcoal Mattifying Primer, again, eventually but not now. The DCM Hylamide High Efficiency Face Cleaner. I just bought a cleanser from Tarte, so I don't need this. Viseart, or Visart, I don't know how to say it. I've heard nothing but great things about the Theory palettes. I really would like to try one of them, and I kind of like the fact that you get 3 mattes and 3 satins, so you can test both formulas if you've never tried their eyeshadows before. But I did hear they're coming out with a purple version of this, and I would really prefer to get that. You guys know my feelings about purple eyeshadow. I love it. And so I would like to get that, but I don't know when it's coming out. So if it's coming out before the sale, that's a possibility, but as it is now, that's probably not going to happen. I would like to try the Petite Palette Pro though, because you get 8 shadows. Now they are much smaller, like apparently this is the size of a credit card, so they are much smaller, but at least you get to test the formula and you get like 8 different shade options, and it is a cheaper price, but it's out of stock anyway, so who knows. I don't know, you guys, if I'm ever going to get this Too Faced Sweet Peach palette because, you know, it came back as a permanent item. It's in stock and I still haven't bought it. So that just makes me think that I'm really not truly interested in that. And yeah, I don't think I am. The Versace Eros Pour Femme. I got a sample of this and I love it to death, but I think I will wait like till my birthday and ask for that from somebody. It's a beautiful scent. Here's the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Powder. Would like to try that eventually, but not this time. Another Stila Glitter. Another primer, the Murad Oil Control Mattifier. Eventually, but not now. This is one of my favorite eye creams for at night because it has retinol in it. It's the Kate Somerville Retinol Firming Eye Cream. I love it. I think it's a really good quality product, at least on me. Now, I don't have sensitive skin, so know that about any of my skincare recommendations. I have skin that is not sensitive at all, and I'm not acne prone. I am just super oily. But I really like this, and I find that my under eye just recently has been just more hydrated, plumper than it ever was before. This Lancome, oh, by the way, no, I'm not getting that this time though, just because of the price, and I still have other eye creams that I'm using right now. Okay, the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Camouflage Concealer. I got a sample of this, but it was totally the wrong shade, but it seems like such an awesome texture, consistency, and super high coverage. And so I do want to try this. I just don't know what shade to get, and I think I just need to go into a Lancome counter and get a sample of it before I purchase it from anywhere. Another Stila glitter. This is the only primer I'm considering getting this time around. So this is the DCM Hylamide Matte Primer. I did try another one of their primers. I liked it, but I didn't love it because, you know, it wasn't made for oily skin. But this is also a really good price point. Like, everything from this line is a good price point, decent prices, and I think I will probably end up picking this one up. The Murad Matte Effect Blotting Perfector, same idea, mattifying primer, don't need that right now. Here's another face sunscreen, so it's the Bare Minerals Broad Spectrum 50. I think I'm definitely leaning more towards trying either the Lancome or the Clinique though. This I'll probably end up getting because I don't own a crystal or glass nail file. This is from the Sephora collection and it's only 12 bucks, so that might be something good to pick up. And again, with the Sephora collection cream lip stains, I have like 4 or 5 or 6, I'm not sure. I have a bunch, but every time I go to buy another one, I can't remember what shades I have. In fact, I think I might even own this one that's on here. So I really need to figure that out and get my life in gear with that. The Tarte Lifted Sweatproof Mascara. I would like to try this eventually, but not right now. I do really need to pick up the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. Now, this is a gift set that comes with the shower gel, but I don't think I'm going to get this gift set, but I do want to get the full size of the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream because it really does work if you have cellulite, and with summer coming, it's just something that's going to be awesome this time of year. The Laura Mercier Second Skin Cheek Color in Lush Nectarine, not now, but I do love this formula of blush. Here's another Clinique Cheek Pop in Pink Honey. I would like to get this Hourglass blush in Radiant Magenta. I've been lusting over for a long time. I do have the Mood Exposure one, but I've just kind of figured out that I don't like the way it looks on me. It's kind of like a bronzer shade on me, whereas I really want like a pink, but you know, I do have the blush palette from Hourglass. I really don't need this. It's just one of those things that I want to get eventually. This Bobbi Brown to Glow Shimmer Brick Palette. This was the holiday release, and I guess people didn't really like it that much because not only is it on sale, but it's still in stock. That's kind of like disappointing because it is a really beautiful product. Like, I swatched it in store and I almost bought it, and that was like in November. But it's really beautiful. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get that though, because if I haven't bought it yet, I probably still won't. Same with this Smashbox Cover Shot in Ablaze. This is the one that kept being totally sold out, and then it came back in stock and I still didn't buy it. I was just like over it by that time. And you know, all these warm shades I have in like the ABH Modern Renaissance palette. I don't really need this, so that's probably not something I need either. The Dr. Jart Black Label Detox BB Cream, would like to try eventually, but not right now. The Lancome Benefont Beauty Balm Sunscreen Brown Protection SPF 30. Oh my gosh, I need to like take a deep breath after saying that. Okay, I do have a sample of this. I've only used it once. I think I like it, but I don't know if I like it enough to buy it. And I probably won't this time around anyway. This Makeup Forever lip liner, it's in the shade 19C Pomegranate Pink. I saw this on some YouTuber using it in a tutorial, and it looks so beautiful that I put it on my list, but that was months ago, and I don't know if I'll ever buy it, but because really, who has 25 bucks to spend on a lip liner? Unless it's a nude one. I would totally do that if it was like the perfect nude, but for a bright pink, I don't think so. Here's another Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill Silk Eyeshadow. I say another. There's not another one on this list, but I have 2. That's why I said that. And I do want more, but I don't know. This is a maybe because I've been wanting another one for a long time. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. That's a stretch product. That's like if I stay within budget and then I want to just barely put myself over budget, maybe. You know, how we justify things as makeup addicts. Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner in Midnight Cowboy. I just bought the gold Tarte one, like I said earlier, and of course I have the Stila glitters, so I don't really need this. If it would have been 6 months ago, yes, but it was sold out 6 months ago when the last sale came around, so that's probably not right now, but this is a really good formula. Here's the full size of that Boom Boom Cream, so that's going to happen. This has been on my list for a long time. These are just 2 different sizes of the Clinique Smart Custom Repair Serum. This is really a great serum. I loved it on my skin. It actually made my skin look full, plump, young, beautiful, but I haven't purchased it yet. I'm just cheap when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I also have recently found the Paula's Choice Retinol Serum, and I love it. So I don't think I need this. And then the Sephora Collection Instant Nail Polish Remover is just something I keep on here all the time because I use that product a lot, so I like to be able to repurchase it easily. So that's the end of my list. I think it's a long enough list. Obviously, I'm not going to buy everything on this list. You heard my reasoning. Let me know if you have any feedback on any of these items. Again, I haven't purchased them, so I don't really know for a lot of them what the formulas are like. Let me know if anything is amazing and I need it, or if it's awful and I should just, you know, cross it off completely. But yeah, that's it for today. So I hope you found this helpful and fun, and leave me any comments you have, any questions. Give this video a thumbs up. That always helps me out tremendously and I really appreciate it. But that's it. So I'll see you guys around in my next video. Bye.